Hey guys, Josh at Bane Tech. I've got Hyperion's 6500 milliamp hour battery. This is double the battery life of your stock battery that Samsung provides in the Note 3. So stay tuned, we'll take a look at it and see how it did. Okay, so we're back and I'm just going to give you a quick tour around the casing, the back plate, and then the battery itself, what it looks like and all that jazz, kind of compared to what the stock battery looks like. So first of all, you'll get either the choice of black or white, and obviously I'm going to go with white because I want it to match with my white Note 3. So I got the white back plate, and what you're going to notice is that it does add a little bit, extra bulk. In my opinion, it's really not that bad. When you think about it, it actually kind of naturally fits in the hand a little bit better, somewhat without it, if this wasn't installed, because of that extra curve, it kind of fits in the hand nicely. Now, this is kind of just a preference issue, so it just kind of depends. If you don't want any extra bulk, it's not going to be too much thicker than if you had a case on it or something like that. So, with that said, it is a smooth surface. It doesn't add any kind of hindrance to it being pocketable or anything like that. So you're going to slide it in and out of your pocket with ease. And you're going to get into the battery basically just the same way as your normal back plate that comes with the Note 3 stock standard. It does fit very snug onto it, so I really like that aspect of it. The Hyperion's back plate is actually rather sturdy, and it's got a gloss finish compared to this kind of flimsy finish and the pleather, fox leather, or whatever you want to call it, kind of texture that the Note 3 comes with standard. So if you want a little bit extra hard surface, this is actually a good option for you. As far as the battery goes, look how much it sticks out. That's where your bulk is coming in. It's not necessarily the back plate, it's just the back plate is raised up just enough to give you protection for your battery. So here's that difference. It's basically not only double the size of the milliamp hours, but it's also double the size of the physical battery itself. Alright, so we talked a little bit about the physical part about it. Let's see how it actually performed. This is a screenshot of the performance that I got out of this, and just a little bit of background information as you're taking a look at the screenshot is that I consider myself a heavy user. I'm on YouTube, I'm doing videos, I'm taking videos, I'm recording sound, I'm just doing a lot of stuff that kind of would eat up the battery. Screen time is definitely probably one of the biggest contributors to battery drainage. So here is my results. I got just over 6 hours, and that's with moderate use to heavy use is how I would like to kind of put it out there. I would say the first day I definitely was more of a moderate use, but like the last, I'd say, quarter of the battery life, I purposely drained it just to see how fast I could get it to go down. So that way I can kind of give you guys an idea. If you're going to use a heavy amount of usage, you're still going to get really good battery life. I mean, I got almost a day and a half worth of battery life with being a heavy user. The other thing I want to show you is how fast it charges. And I used the charger that comes with the Note 3, so it actually will charge faster with the USB 3.0. And I put it on the charger at 11 a.m. and I noticed it was at 100% at 2:39 p.m. So that's about roughly the time that it takes to charge. I will say this, I was on the phone while I was charging. I was doing some tasks here and there, so it wasn't that it was just sitting being charged. So with that said, I would say this thing performs pretty good. I'm a heavy user, as I said, and it took it pretty well. I mean, I got, like I said, a day and a half out of it, and here's actually some of my apps that I use a lot, and this is my data usage, but it also contributes to battery life. So as you can see, YouTube, I'm reading some books, Instagram, I was transferring files from Dropbox to my computer, video player, Google Play Store, updating apps, downloading apps. Did some games actually too, so that's definitely a contributor. Facebook, so I think this thing did really well. One correction I have to make is that this is actually 6400 milliamp hours on the Hyperion, and the Samsung is actually 3200 milliamp hours, so it's still double the battery life, and that's one of the major differences, of course, is you get double the battery life, double the size, But the other major difference, and this might be a game changer for you, is that the Hyperion battery does not support NFC, while the Samsung does. So if NFC is a deal breaker for you, you might have to either not get this one, which I wouldn't recommend because it's still a great battery, or you just kind of have to not use NFC. So the choice is yours, but I would still check it out. Hyperion, good stuff. I'll have links in the description where you can find it. If you like this video, hit that thumbs up. Until then, this is Josh of Bane Tech. I'll see you in the next video.